Bangladesh has officially asked India to immediately extradite former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, and India has chosen its words very carefully. Can India send her back? And what exactly does the law say? Let's explain step by step. Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh's ousted Prime Minister, has been sentenced to death in absentia for what the court calls crimes against humanity. She has been living in exile in India since August 5 last year, the day she fled during the massive student uprising that toppled her 15-year-old rule. Along with her, former Home Minister has also been declared a fugitive. After the court's verdict, Dhaka issued a sharp, urgent statement. We urge the Indian government to immediately hand over these two convicted individuals. Bangladesh said its extradition treaty with India makes this transfer a compulsory responsibility. And they went one step further, warning that giving shelter to people convicted of crimes against humanity would be an unfriendly act. So the pressure is official and intense. But New Delhi did not say yes or no. The MEA reacted to the verdict but avoided commenting on the extradition demand. India said it has noted the court's decision and remains committed to peace, democracy, inclusion and stability in Bangladesh, and will engage with all stakeholders. That one line, all stakeholders, is being read as a hint that India is watching the political turmoil closely without committing to any side. Sheikh Hasina's son, Sajeeb Wazed, said that he trusts Indian democracy and believes New Delhi will not respond to any illegal request. But he also made a serious allegation that Bangladesh's interim government is being propped up by forces aligned with Jamaat-e-Islami and that thousands of convicted extremists have been released.
I think they know very well how to handle this extradition request. I don't think the Indian government is going to respond to such an illegal request. I really don't have any opinion on that whatsoever because I have faith in the Indian democracy, in their belief in the rule of law. What should really concern India is that the Yunus regime, you had asked, who is propping them up? It is Jamaat-e-Islam, which are the largest Islamic party. They have released tens of thousands of terrorists that our government had convicted and sentenced to prison. They've released them. You have Lashkar-e-Taliban operating freely now.
But what does India-Bangladesh extradition treaty actually say? In 2013, New Delhi and Dhaka signed the extradition treaty as a strategic measure to address insurgency and terrorism along their shared borders. 3 years later, in 2016, the treaty was amended to ease the exchange of fugitives wanted by both nations. For extradition to happen, the offense must be a crime in both the countries. Sheikh Hasina's charges technically meet this bar, but the definition of crimes against humanity differ in Indian law. This gives India wiggle room. Article 8, extradition cannot be unjust or oppressive. India can refuse if the accusation is not in good faith, the charge is politically motivated, if there's too much time has passed, the offense is trivial, or the person may face persecution. Hasina could claim that charges are political vengeance. Article 6, Political Offence Clause. If the offence is political, extradition can be refused, but murder, terrorism, and forced disappearances, these cannot be labelled political. So this clause is difficult to use in Hasina's favour. Article 7, India can try the person itself. If India believes it can prosecute the accused instead, it can decline extradition. All of this means India has legal room to refuse the request if it wants to. The charges against Sheikh Hasina are extremely serious. she was convicted on 5 counts of crimes against humanity, including ordering deadly crackdowns on student protesters, using helicopters, drones and lethal weapons, inflammatory public directives, enforced disappearances and torture. And the biggest one, she received the death penalty for allegedly ordering the shooting of 6 protesters in Dhaka's Chankharpul area on August 5. So will India extradite her? Right now, India is keeping every option open. Bangladesh is applying diplomatic pressure. Hasina's camp is framing this as political persecution. For more news and updates, stay tuned to FPJ.